Hello and welcome. My name is Casey Hubbard, and we will be looking at a technical definition for inquiry-based learning. This is going to be focused on being presented to kindergarten through 12th grade educators. Inquiry-based learning was something that was developed in the 1960s as a response to the standard teaching method. We do still see that standard teaching method today, as it's more of a memorization and then place all the knowledge on a test. This was developed with constructivist learning theories in mind, and the early models as well as the model today was broken up into 4 distinct levels that the students follow. Now, these levels work through the students with learning topics through developing questions, obtaining supposed evidence, explaining the evidence, connecting the explanation to the evidence obtained, and they create an argument and justification for the explanation. To explain these levels, I'll provide an example using a science lesson taught within various grades. They will be notated on each slide. The 4 levels are not meant to be given within one lesson, but rather something that they grow through as they grow throughout their education. The beauty of this inquiry-based learning is that it's not just for scientific teaching. It can also be through English and history and mathematics. Absolutely any subject that you're going to teach or any lesson can be made into an inquiry-based model. The first level is confirmation inquiry. Essentially, this is having a teacher teach a lesson about geodes, and then from there develops an activity that guides students through the steps of the scientific method where the results are already known. So the teacher already knows exactly what's going to come of the lesson, and the students are meant to work towards that known goal. The second level is the structured inquiry. This could be posing the question of how are volcanoes formed and giving the students a prompt that outlines the procedure that they'll follow to provide the answer to the question. This is largely seen in later elementary grades like 5th and 6th. Students are also meant to formalize the explanations to answer those questions as well. Guided inquiry provides the question of how do boats float, and the students are responsible for going through and figuring out the answer. There isn't any procedure or anything in particular that they are meant to follow. The fourth is the open or true inquiry. Now, this is mostly and largely seen in our educational system through things like science fairs and things to the like, where students come with their own question, their own procedure, and provide the evidence and the answers. Now, this was a brief introduction into inquiry-based learning. There are many more aspects to it. However, this is something that educators need to be aware of, as it's a wonderful tool to be used in the classroom.